Well, after the show, our coverage doesn't stop there. Check us out, Citrus TV Sports Online, at our sports blog at sportsblog.citrustv.net, and across social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and again, that sports blog. Coverage all the time, reports from after the game, and sound during the week that you won't want to miss. And now we'll send it over to our analysts Bobby Krivitzky and Russ Reed as they tell us what this win over Maryland means for Syracuse's bowl implications.
Well, Russ, this team has won 5 out of their last 7, an impressive victory in College Park against Maryland today, but they're not out of the woods just yet. What do you think for their bowl prospects?
I think for their bowl prospects next week down in Tallahassee, I don't think many people expect them to win that game. I don't personally. But I do expect them to win against Pittsburgh the week after that. I just think this Pittsburgh team isn't too impressive, and I think SU has shown the resiliency, especially after that 56-0 loss against Georgia Tech, that they can come back and play well, a week or two after getting absolutely thrashed. And if you look at Pittsburgh's schedule, their 4 wins on the year, New Mexico, Duke, Virginia, and Old Dominion, aren't that impressive. The next 2 weeks they've got number 23 ranked Notre Dame. That game's happening right now. And they also, the next week have North Carolina, who've won 3 in a row after struggling to get out of the gate. And Larry Fedora's got a very talented team down there in Chapel Hill. So I honestly think that Pittsburgh might be a little beat up. They don't have the horses to run with Syracuse. They kind of lack the running game to pound it out with Syracuse. So I think that they'll get that win against Pittsburgh.
They are playing host to the Panthers at the Carrier Dome. And Russ, the rushing attack of the Panthers has not been all that successful this season, but they do have 4 receivers averaging double-digit yards per catch. So that certainly needs to be something that the SU defense and Chuck Bull are going to have to monitor. And then after that, again, they stay home and welcome the Boston College Eagles to the Carrier Dome.
That Eagles team, they struggled a little bit this week against New Mexico State, but a very impressive win against Virginia Tech. I expected, Logan Thomas hasn't shown it as much this year, but he is a guy who is projected to be an NFL-type quarterback, an NFL-caliber talent. Frank Beamer, always known for having a rough and rugged defense, and to go in and win a game against Virginia Tech, just a big win for Steve Adazio in that program, and he might get some momentum rolling going into that game in the Carrier Dome, but look at the rushing attack at BC. They've got a tremendous stud there in the backfield.
Starts and ends with Andre Williams for them. They've won 2 in a row, including the win against Logan Thomas and Virginia Tech. We'll see what happens for an Eagles team on the verge of a bowl game when they come into the Carrier Dome.